So we're talking about an AI-powered watch face with a 2.04-inch HD display and even IP68 water resistance. So the big question is, can this $13 smartwatch deliver on these promises? And is it worth the price? Stick around, I'll give you a full review and someone will be going away with this watch. This side, we've got the itel Smartwatch Fit 020 itself, which looks pretty sleek already, with the main strap attached. We've also got our charging cable, standard magnetic pin type, and of course the user guide for all the nitty-gritty details. But hold up, what's this? A free extra strap. This one looks like a different material. We get a closer look at that later. So initial impressions, the watch itself feels surprisingly light. Packaging is clean and does the job. And that extra strap is a welcome bonus. So before we dive deeper into all the features, it's important to know that to unlock the full potential of the itel smartwatch Fit O20, you need to connect it to the iPulse Watch app on your smartphone. You can usually scan a QR code on the watch or the user manual to download the app from your app store. Once you've downloaded and paired the watch with the iPulse app, you gain access to a whole range of functionalities. This includes the AI watch face creation tool, the ability to set alarms, manage your period calendar, set detailed exercise goals, and more. Trust me, downloading and using the iPulse app is key to getting the most out of the smartwatch. So it's one of the first things you want to do when you get this watch. Let's move on to design and see what this is all about. The mint green and black colors we have here are just one of the options available. The itel Smartwatch Fit O20 comes in 5 vibrant colors. We have mint green, classic black, cool blue, sophisticated dark green, and foam pink. itel mentioned using metal and PC materials in the specs and can definitely feel that here. The frame seems to be sort of metal alloy, giving it a bit of rigidity. While the back is likely polycarbonate, it doesn't feel super premium, but for 20,000 naira, it feels reasonably well built. Now let's talk straps. The main strap here feels like soft silicone, which is standard for a smartwatch. It's smooth against the skin, which is important for all day wear. And look how easy it is to switch them out. Just leave this pin and swap. Putting it on, it feels pretty lightweight. The specs say around 0.1625 kg, which isn't bad at all. It sits comfortably. But if you wear it for a prolonged period, you might start to feel it a bit heavy on your wrists. That's the sensation I experienced when wearing it continuously. But yeah, if you're trying to track your sleep, wearing it during sleep is something you can do. On the side here, we've got a physical button. It has a nice tactile feel to it, not too stiff. You can press it to turn on watch and to access certain functions. The rest of the interaction can be done through the touchscreen. Speaking of which, let's move on to the display. The itel Smartwatch Fit O20 boasts a 2.04-inch HD display that's a decent size, and it's considerably bigger than the 1.83-inch screen on their O11, which is a nice upgrade. For my first look, the screen looks vibrant, the colors seem decent, and text appears sharp enough. Let's see how it holds up in different lighting. Indoors, it looks good and clear. One potential drawback is that the screen might not be as clearly vibrant as you'd like under direct sunlight. You can also adjust the brightness by swiping down from the top here in the control center. You can access the flashlight and find the settings for the raise to wake feature. Raise to wake enabled, the watch face will automatically turn on when you lift your wrist to look at it. A convenient feature for quickly checking the time or notifications without having to press a button or tap the screen. You can turn it off here if you prefer to conserve battery or don't find it necessary. Speaking of notifications pop up clearly and text is large enough to read at a glance. I can see the content of messages, but for most apps, there are no options for quick replies or further interaction directly from the watch. The watch can sync incoming notifications from platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp. But it seems to limit it to the latest 50 messages received. The touch responsiveness seems pretty good so far. Swiping through menus and tapping on icons feels smooth and accurate. We don't noticeable lag in my initial testing. Let's explore the AI-powered watch face feature more because this is where things get really interesting. As I mentioned, you control this through the iPulse app on your phone. Alright, here's iPulse app, and I'm navigating to the section where we can play with the AI watch face generator. You see a text input field where we can type in our prompt. Let's try some examples. A vibrant coral reef with colorful fish. Now let's see what the AI creates. Okay, there it is. The app has generated a watch face based on my description. Look at this. That watch face is almost instantly mirrored onto the itel Smartwatch Fit O20's display. Whatever the AI generates in the app, you see it on your wrist in seconds. You can even customize the font color and placement of the time within the app, and those changes will be reflected on the watch in real time. Now let's talk about staying healthy throughout the day. The iPulse app allows you to set up a sedentary reminder and a water drinking reminder on the watch. Sedentary reminders are a great way to combat the negative effects of prolonged sitting at desks. Within the iPulse app, you can customize how long you can be inactive before the watch prompts you to move. There's also the water drinking reminder. You can specify your daily water intake goal and set intervals at which you want to be reminded to drink water. You can also set the times of day when these reminders are active so it doesn't bother you while you sleep. Now let's take a deeper dive into the user interface and how we get around on the smartwatch. With a swipe, you can instantly access things like heart rate monitoring, the smart sports mode, weather updates, and our active tracking stats. Navigating through the rest of the UI is pretty straightforward. Swiping left or right usually cycles through widgets or key information, and swiping up or down brings up the main menu or notifications. I feel relatively smooth for a budget smartwatch. The app arrangement doesn't feel cluttered. You can also customize how your apps are arranged right on the watch. The watch connects to your phone via Bluetooth 5.4. Because it's a newer version, you can move further away from your phone without losing the connection. Let's talk about this smartwatch. Now it helps you with your health and fitness goals. Once you download the iPulse app and pair your watch, you can get access to a bunch of features. The device supports over 110 sports modes. You can record and view your last activities on training page within the app. You can also set detailed goals for your exercises. Through the iPulse app, you can browse even more customizable watch faces, both pre-designed ones and AI-generated ones you just saw. You can also set your daily activity goals for steps, distance, and calories burned, and the app will track your progress. For the ladies, you can also manage your period calendar within the app and get notifications on the watch during your cycle. If you're liking the video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. And track your runs, walks, cycling, and other activity directly from your watch. And of course, it has a heart rate monitoring and provides continuous readings. I haven't had a chance to do a super rigorous accuracy test comparing to a dedicated fitness tracker, but the steps count are in the ballpark of what I would expect. Another useful feature here is breath training. It guides you through a series of inhalations and exhalations to help you relax and distress. It's a nice addition for mindfulness. Now let's see what smart features it brings to the table. Another interesting aspect is the call functionality. You can answer calls on the go directly from the watch. You can pick up a call and even dial a number. The contacts can also be synced to the watch, allowing you to save your frequently used numbers. Most of the time, you can connect your phone's contacts to your watch to see your call logs and recent calls, making it easy to dial back. Gabi, can you hear me well? Clearly, Abby. Okay, is it okay if I call you on WhatsApp? So great for regular calls with clear audio. A drawback I noticed is with the WhatsApp calls. When someone calls via WhatsApp, I see the WhatsApp calls notification on my watch, but when I pick up the call on my watch, I can hear the person, but the person on the other end could not hear me. Oh, can you hear me? Hello? After connecting the watch to your phone, you can remotely control the music player. You can play, pause, and skip tracks without pulling out your phone. The remote camera feature is also handy. You can position your phone and use the watch as a shutter button to take photos remotely. Have you ever misplaced your phone? With the find phone feature, you just tap it on your watch and your phone will start ringing if even if it's on silent. It also has an AI voice assistant that syncs with the AI voice assistant on your phone. Can you set an alarm for me for 8 a.m. tomorrow? Of course, you've got the standard smartwatch tools like a stopwatch. You can also set alarms via the iPulse app, which will vibrate when it's time. Let's discuss how this watch will perform in daily life. It has an IP68 rating, which is pretty solid. Vital explicitly advises against swimming or showering with the watch. Frequent underwater use might weaken the watch over time. It should be fine for basic splashes like washing your hands. However, if used in water, it has a built-in water draining system to help clear out any water that might have gotten into the speaker or other openings. You can usually access the feature by going to the watch water's drainage feature and tapping on it. This will cause the watch to vibrate and remove the water. It's a good idea to use after significant water exposure to ensure the watch continues functioning properly. So Itel claims you can get up to 5 to 7 days of battery life on a single charge. My testing over the past few days with consistent use, including receiving calls and notifications, lasted around 3 to 4 days. It takes about 2 hours to charge the 220 mAh battery fully. Charging is done via this magnetic pin charger, which easily snaps onto the watch's back. By the time to break it down, what do I like about the itel Smartwatch Fit O20 and where could it be better? The pros, the flashlight feature, I also like the AI watch face, and kudos to itel for including a free extra strap right in the box. That's a nice touch. The hands-on call feature on the watch is also my favorite. Cons, the IP68 water resistance has limitations with a warning against frequent underwater use and swimming and showering. Under direct sunlight, the screen visibility might be limited. WhatsApp calls cannot be answered on the watch, and you cannot respond to messages on the watch. So, who will the itel smartwatch fits O24? Whether you are new to smartwatches or a fitness enthusiast and value the ability to answer regular phone calls from your wrist, track your health and lifestyle, or use handy extras like the flashlights, this could be on your radar. You can check out itel smartwatch fit O20 on Jumia and the itel store. I'll leave a link in the description down below. If you have come this far, congratulations, because I'll be giving away this very itel smartwatch fit O20. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is click the link in the description below and follow the instructions. This giveaway will be open for 1 week from the date this video is published. It's open to only viewers in Nigeria. To my viewers in the diaspora, stick around because there'll be more. Winners will be announced in our next video, so subscribe and hit the notification bell for more tech reviews like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video by Techmansion.